All right, fuckos, Merry Christmas. Got a very good one for you today. A lot of people out there are cat owners. Probably the most wonderful animal in the world. Probably the cleanest animal in the world. Except once in a while, even a cat eats a fucking piece of brie or some prosciutto or something, and he gets in a litter box and he makes a fucking mess. Nothing you can do about it. Even if the cat knows that there's a mess on his ass, sometimes they can't get back there and reach it. Sometimes they can't take care of it. You got this beautiful animal walking around your house. It looks like a fucking mess on his ass, and he's sitting down on things, and it'll drive you fucking nuts. This is going to help you take care of it. So what we have here behind me is a tactical combat grid. This outer line here is known as the safe zone. Anything in the safe zone, the cat can take care of himself. He can get to it himself, he can clean it, whatever. You don't got to worry about that. What we're going to focus on is this inner line here. This is the event horizon. This is the area that he can't reach by himself. This is where you're going to help out. This is where you're going to come in. This area here in the middle is the danger area. You don't want to fuck with that. You don't want to go in there. You don't want to spend any time back there. You're going to drive him nuts. Believe me, you do not want a cat getting pissed off because you're messing around back here. So pay very close attention. We're going to go ahead. We're going to bring him in here, and we're going to get going. All right. So we got the grooming platform set up here. This is a little mini noose that holds the cat in place, because when you're working in this area back here, let me move it around. Oh, he's got his fucking tail in the detergent. I don't want to ring you. When you're working this area back here, you want to have him secured, because a cat's not going to be real comfortable when you're making a, when you're going in there and you're cleaning things around. Most cats are going to get pretty upset, and if they don't get upset, and he's a fucking pervert or something, he's enjoying himself, and that's something you got to look out for. So, we got him, we're going to adjust the noose, we're going to get him locked in. I got 4 paper towels here, that's all you got to use. You don't got to get nothing fancy, no fucking sponges or a little sponge brush or whatever. I took some shampoo, you lather it up, you make sure it's lukewarm, and all you got to do is you take your first paper towel, you give it a little dipsy-do, and you're going to go in. Oh, see, it's right on the end here. It's right on the end, so we're going to go in. We're just going to start. All right? Going to clean his ass. He's a little uncomfortable, I can tell. He's breathing a little funny here. Oh, it's all right, buddy. So we're going to go in. Just going to get this out. Man, yeah. Now, let me tell you something. It's very important. If you're using a household product and it's got something on it that says antibacterial or sanitizing, don't fucking use it. You're going to have a real fucking problem if you put something like that on this area of a cat here, because it's very, very thin skin, and he's going to go fucking nuts, and you're going to have a mess on your hands, and you don't want that. You want to be friends with your little guy. So we just about got it off here. Let me just loosened it up. Maybe another dab right here. I know you're uncomfortable. It's okay. Just fucking relax. He can't move. If he could move, then he'd be in the fucking living room watching TV again. Fucking guy. All right. Looks like we let me get rid of that thing. Looks like we pretty much took care of this area. So we're going to take the second towel. We're going to dip it in the water. This is just lukewarm water. It's not the fucking shampoo that I mixed up. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to wipe that off. I'm going to get that soap off of his ass. You don't want that. He doesn't want it either. All right. So, now that that's done, you just take a standard hair dryer, low setting. You're going to go ahead and you're going to dry them off. Whoop. Take it easy. You don't want to go too high. You don't want to go too high. So we just lift it up. You probably got a pretty good view right now of the area that we cleaned. And as you can tell, it's a lot. Well, maybe you can't tell, because you can't get very good resolution on this camera, but it looks like we did a good job here. And I'm not sure how happy our little friend is here. He's all cleaned up. While you got him on here, you might as well, you can brush his hair, you can give him a trim, you can jerk him off. I'm just kidding, don't fucking do that, okay? It's our Christmas special. We got the cat's ass all clean, and now we're gonna sit down, we're gonna watch a fucking movie. How you feel about that? You want some pizza?